What's the deal, gang? We're back. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's weekend was fine. Hope everybody had a great time on their days off. Productive, family oriented, ratchet, whatever it was. Hope you had a great time. Yeah. But we are back. Huh. Let's fill up a little more here. Are you in already? No, I'm not in a position. I know a whole bunch of you who were in here on these sells on the previous 30 flip. Right here, I know it. I saw it, but once this shit closed bullish, I was like, nah, it's gonna come down here and reject him. I know it. I saw it forming. Family Day in Canada? I think we were celebrating George Washington's birthday today. That's what it was. I think it was President's Day. But yeah. Anyway, let's see what we got going on. All right, so very interesting. I think we spoke about this last week. The weekly has a chance to close below, and it did. It closed below here. It closed below 2016.5, 2016.7, I think. So this week we'll decide whether we might have some runners or not for next week, because now that we have a level here, right, that we broke below, we're either going to respect it as a resistance or we're going to close back up above it. And if we close back up above right, if this week ends up doing something like this, you're looking for a pretty steep bottom wick, but you're also looking for that drive up. So as soon as you get that flip, that's your swing position on the weekly, right? You might get some indications of it here. Get in early on a realize where you're trading, and if you got in early, let's say on a scalp here, but the market's really turning around to the bullish side, hey, your scalp might turn into a swing if it's coming off these 2016, 2015 levels, even lower, right? Even 2000 levels, because you're looking at, 2080, 2100. This is weekly, so it's going to take a month or two to get there, right? If it does that. Like this drop down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, right? 2 months. So you might look for a swing there. But if that closes like it is right now, right? If it closes bullish, but still below 2016.7, right? If you get this closure this week, right? If it just doesn't make a decision but closes below it, you're looking for next week's candle to just break the highs of the current candle, right? Come up and then drive down. This is what you're going to look for. If that happens, then you can look for the next support, which is also a pretty decent swing of maybe like 800 pips, 600 pips, right down to 1930s. So there's potential here, and this week is going to decide what long-term play we're able to take advantage of. So if you're looking for swings, this is the time to start zoning in, because the weekly has finally reached the support, closed below it, indicating volume, and now we're going to see if we can respect it or break back up above it. Okay, and this is very interesting as far as a swing position goes, but it won't be this week. It'll be this week's closure that'll decide that, and next week we'll pay attention to the wicks, to the way it opens. Okay, now let's jump down to the smaller time frame. The daily closed bullish, so we're gonna expect, well, yesterday, right, closed bullish. Sunday to Monday Asian session. So let's get rid of this. If we close bullish, we're going to expect the bottom wick today and to come up. I think if we're expecting a bottom wick, the Asian session then should take us down. And it's taking us down for now. Let's get rid of this weekly level. So previous 4-hour close bullish. If this flips here, we might have some buys if this 4-hour flips. But the way it's looking, we got 50 minutes left in this 4-hour. Looks like it really wants to come down to the next support. Okay, let's mark up a support here at 2014. I think it's much lower than it should be. We should see a support here at like 2011. That should be our target here. I think that's pretty decent right there. Alright, these are our ranges. Introduce yourselves. Range meets chat, chat meet range. Alright, everybody's friends now, great. So, key right now as we're approaching 2014.93 is how we react at it, or how does the next candle after this 15 closure, right? We have a 15 closure coming up here. We have some range to fill down to the bottom here, about 8-9 pips, even more. If we are to come down before we reject here, I think you'll most likely fill most of this wick. It's about 20 pips. The key is getting an indication of volume. So as you have this little mini range here created, I would like a candle to break out of this range and drive back the other way. That's when I'll look for a position. Outside of that, we're going to look to either establish a support, come down, get some play in this area below 2014 to see if we can stay below here, right? To continue down, or if we're going to break back up above. Whoops. I don't know. That was ugly. Right? We either want to see this candle here with the top wick. Let's draw this out to bring us down here. Or we want to see this candle come down, right? We get this closure here. And that's when the interesting part comes, because we're going to have other candles make an attempt to come back up in range. If they do that and reject and start coming down, we're going to hop on that ride on a flip, or we'll zoom in on a smaller time frame and see if maybe we can get indication on a 5 that the market is staying below here. Maybe the 5 will give us some bullish candles indicating or confirming that this is a resistance by staying below it, right? Printing bullish but staying underneath that area, and then we get more wicks to the upside, but that's not the actual drive. That's a top wick, and as we start flipping the other way, we'll take positions, right? So as this candle starts coming up, it's bullish, but as soon as it flips, we're not in on the break of the lows right here. We're in on the flip of the actual candle right here. If we end up hold on, let me move this. I think this is gonna be down here. This makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if we do get this closure, just realize you need a closure outside the range or the price to drive and come back into range, right? Drive outside range and come back in range. You can't just take positions off price and printing side by side, because that's gambling. They're playing a 50-50 game, right? You don't know if you're heading up or down, but if you get this closure below here, and like I said, we're going to need an indication of candles of price confirming that we're going to stay below 2014.8 to continue down. But if we don't get that and we start closing back up in range, this is our fake out. So as soon as this happens, right, bottom wick, we're in on the flip. This is your advantage point, and you're looking roughly, 12 to 15 pips. You're risk free, and then what the market, whatever wants to do, it'll do. So that's our plays here at 2014 830. Will any of that happen? Might not. We might end up driving up here, and then we'll end up looking for an indication of price coming up. But first, we're going to need some bullish closures on. Well, we have the higher time frame, right? But you're about to have. You just had the 15 close bearish, so we're going to need this. We're going to need this 15 to close bullish here, or to drive up, tap 2017 and start flipping back bearish. Then we can have some positions here. And I can't take the hourly buys back up in range, because the previous candle didn't really close bullish. It kind of closed doji. It wasn't a strong bullish candle, so it's kind of an indecision candle here. The market would have to drive up and close strongly bullish, right? So the 30 closed decently bullish, but is this a bottom wick for the next 30, or is this a top wick right now happening for the 15 to come down? That's where the disconnect is happening at the moment. So, but if you wait for them to align, and as I always say, align they will at some point, you'll get all the candles in the same direction. And that's kind of what happened also yesterday, right? For our private session, we had all the candles align in one direction, and it was just kind of simple at that point. Just wait. Majority of the time you're waiting, it's not just for your sub, but like you'll see that your setup shows up most of the time when all the candles are aligning in the same direction. You'd be like, wait a minute, that's my setup? Or is that what Wix mentioned? So, what's up, chat? Serious question. After a weekend / bang holiday, what do you do differently when markets first open compared to intra-week days? Nothing. Same shit, different toilet seat. I just realized after a long weekend, the market has less time to get where it needs to go, right? To the prices it needs to get to. So you a lot of times see a push, a stronger push for the week or for the first few days. But even that, I think, is like an urban legend where it's not as big as people, make it out to be. That's funny. So, where were we? Come in. Interesting if we get this close above here. I don't know if we'll get to a close. This might just push, but if it closes up above here, oh yeah, this could be interesting. Yeah, because if we close up above 2017-334 on the 30, the previous 30 has a massive bottom wick. We might not get, well, massive, I mean, it pretty much fills up the entire body of the previous 30. It's 10 pips. But we might not need to wait for a wick. But Is there enough range? 12, 13 pips. Let's see. Let's see how we close here. Seven minutes here for the 30 close. Oh, Nightbot's back. What up, bitch? Where you been? Where's the lucky pineapple? Oh, I just cut it up. It was on top here, and like an hour ago I sliced it up for the kids. Can you say it's a daily bottom wick to fill the daily wick up? Yeah, it looks like it. Is that what's gonna happen? We don't know yet. Oh boy, remember we said what if this 4-hour flips? There's not a lot of time remaining though. Pineapple, I think it got like, it was over ripe. It was too ripe. I think I overheld it. Five minutes here, chat, for this 30 close. Session trades. So must have forgotten. It's my amnesia. I got you. We'll get rid of session trades. Fine. We want to see a pullback here. I want to see a top wick left here. The way it's looking like. I don't know much about indecision zone. There's the 4-hour flip, right? That's massive. But damn, I didn't want that to happen with 30 seconds left on the 30 closure. Right? Because you need a top wick, so you would expect a pullback, right? As it breaks the 4-hour high, you don't want it to just break it and come right back down. So you wait for that closure. But the way it's doing that now, jeez. Didn't want to wait for us, huh? I mean, if the 30 closed with a top wick, we're in off the rip. But 30's going to close here right now in 5 seconds. Wow. I mean, I've extended the chart just to see if we can get a top wick, and it closed right at that little level, that resistance that we have marked up, right? Yeah, that's not a pretty closure. We're gonna wait for either a top wick to be made and a closure above here, or shit, or we're gonna reject. But there's no positions here. The 4-hour flipped lovely, but that was an ugly 30-minute close, and we can't disregard that. Sells aggressive entry. I don't know. Yeah, Chad, this closure here shows us no range. I know we have, it might not matter, right? Because that was a 4-hour flip and a massive hourly drive, but typically this means no range. So what do you need? You need another candle to come up and make that range. So this isn't, you're not missing the drive, right? You're missing a candle that's creating the range for you, right? See, it's creating this top wick. So don't be jumping the gun. Oh, this is the drive. It might be, all right, hey, it might drive, but ideally, you want that top wick. That's where your edge is. Your edge is not here in the drive where, you know, right after a candle with no, that closed with no wick. The advantage comes when there's range created, and then you can fill that range with momentum, with volume. So if you're creating this top wick right now, maybe the next candle can take us up. But the 5 has never closed above. The 5's created a top wick, but it's never closed above that area, right? 15's never closed above. You still have 9 minutes to go, so just be patient. You'll be streaming New York tomorrow? No. I think that's Dombo's job. I mean, I'll see. I'll try to get in contact with him. Will Dom be back tomorrow? I don't know. I think he will be, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. If he's not streaming, I might. If he ain't streaming, you'll see the thumbnails go up. But personally, I really hope he is. So you get a good day of sleep. Wild for that. Anybody watch the All-Star game? It sucked. They gotta cancel that shit. They gotta cancel the All-Star game. They gotta cancel, like, ain't nothing good going on no more. It gets worse every year, yeah. What do you think they can do to make it better? I think at this point they can't. They're making too much money. Players are making too much money. Not too much money as in like they should make less. They're making too much money to care for the All-Star game. And people are like, well, pay them for the All-Star game. And it's like, you've got the highest paid players in the league. Like, these are all stars. They're all $100 million guys. What are you going to pay them? What are you going to pay them? They're all 100. You're going to give them a bonus? They don't give a fuck. They're chilling. Yeah, like if it was like, I don't know. What are you gonna do? You're gonna take away a bonus? Like, not like, it doesn't mean shit. These guys know they're stars. They know that people are gonna vote for them, and they, like, just getting to the All-Star game, that's already a bonus for, like, in most of their contracts. Like, oh, All-Star game, bonus, right? It doesn't matter how you play in the All-Star game. The key is not to get hurt, so you could keep earning, right? Nobody cares. Like, you know who won last year's All-Star game? Nobody gives a fuck. I bet you don't even know if it was the Southeast or the Northwest, whatever it was, right? You don't know if fucking the East or Kanye West won. Yeah, every year it's East, West, Team LeBron, Team World, Team, like, you have no fucking clue. You know who the fuck the champion was, right? You know who the NBA champ was. Bet you that much. Right? They don't give a shit how many All-Star games you got. They care about how many championships you got, how many rings you got, how many trophies. I think they started making too much to care for the All-Star game. And the thing is, there's so many stars in the league. It was never like this. It never used to be like this. You used to have like stars, but it would be like 5 or 6 teams in the league have superstars, and then everyone else is like, now half the league has superstars on their team. Like, teams are stacked. There's just so much more great players than there used to be. Like, and they're getting better and better, and it's like, people used to show up to the All-Star game just to prove that they're one of the top dogs in the league. Right now, not like, what? You gonna argue Doncic or Jokic? Like, they're all proven. And there's nothing wrong with the money they're making. Hey, it's free market economy, right? People are willing to pay it. Hey, make your money, boo-boo. But, like, if you're looking from the aspect of how do we make this game better, we get rid of it. That's it. Jokic over Doncic? No, I take Doncic over Jokic. Honestly. Cancel the game and tell all the All-Stars that, look, because you guys don't fucking play, we're going to cancel the game. And you wait, like, you watch, like, yo, they're not going to get to be All-Stars. It's not going to be a selection, and they're going to get tight, and they're going to start playing harder. And for 5 years, you do that shit, right? You'll never see another fucking LeBron or Kevin Durant in an All-Star game, but the next generation will know. Like, yeah, if we don't play, they're going to cancel this shit. No All-Star game, let's fucking hustle. And you bring it back like 5-10 years later after getting rid of it, where people are dying for it. The players want to play in it. And that's how you make it. Like, you got to get rid of it just to get rid of the culture that the all-star game is like, you know, just a walk through a layup line. Like, if once you get rid of that culture, then you bring it back. So you got to get this current culture out of here. It's got to take some years for it to process. And the thing is, they make too much money. NBA makes insane money for All-Star Weekend. Bench stars would be better? Yeah, I'd pay for that. Like, let's vote for everyone who's not a starter. Aggressive sells worked. Congrats, my boy. Congratulations. So that 15 is going to close bearish. Let's talk about practice.
I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
What team you got in the NBA? The Knicks. Why you gotta fucking... Why you gotta hit me below the belt in that one, huh? You think Nuggets will repeat? Nope. Who I got this year? The Knicks. This is a funny candle. Because now it's going to fill this range, right? Because it created that top wick. Just price action. Yeah, chat. We're going to wait on this hourly close, right? That's the 4-hour close as well. And hopefully we have a better indication of what price wants to do at that point. Hey! You guys were wondering if Don's streaming tomorrow? The link is up. Go drop a like right now. So he can see that you guys want him back. Go drop a like. If you're in the Discord, the notification dropped in the announcement, so go to that stream, drop a like, and wait there. Fiend. Yeah, go drop a like and some "we missed you" comment. Get that shit to like 500 likes before stream starts. It'll be wild. Chad, how do we have 300 people watching right now? This is our lowest watch stream the entire year. Where is everybody? They used to have that commercial back in the 1900s. If we used to watch like the Rangers play when they, or the Knicks play on MSG, they'd pop a commercial in for the New York Lotto and be a guy waking up in the hospital. It's an empty hospital and he walks outside and he's like, where is everybody? And then I don't know where it's like, the New York Lotto jackpot is now $180 million. And he's like, ugh, and he takes off just running. Oh man. Oh, maybe my YouTube is not updating because I see 30 likes and 360 watching. Chat, what's the numbers right now? Yeah, my YouTube's then is not updating then. New year, new me. True. $559 is your area code. Shit, that don't impress me. When it impress me, drop the addy. Drop the addy right here. See what happens. Swap the place. You would. You guys would. Four-hour flip. Yeah, we need this 4 hour to close. I gave you 13, 14 pips here on the wick. My day was hectic. Thank you for asking. Late to the party. What's your bias? We don't have one. Waiting on a 4 hour close here. Waiting on, just if you go back like 30 minutes and just watch. I think we discussed it. Can you take sells if 30-minute close is bearish? So what, you're just going to disregard the bullish in 1 hour and 4 hour? Can you? I'm sure. Will you win? Possibly. Is it a high quality idea? Not in my book. But I'm just some random dude on the Googles, on the YouTubes here. So with the economic summit in Tokyo. It's a nice car. Would you consider that wick as a liquidity sweep to not come down and test the lows? No. I don't even know that terminology. But no. You streaming for New York tomorrow? No. We will be on Donvo's stream. By the way, go to his channel. The stream link is up. And go like that. Go like that stream. You see a pullback to 2004. It's 120 pips from now. Not at the moment. In the week, oh, because we were talking about, yeah, if the weekly, I think if the weekly closes above 2016.7.8 here, the weekly next week has potential to tap there. Yeah, I think we could see that. I see why you're asking. Is it probable? I don't know. I think we might get a smaller bottom wick, but we'll see what next week brings. You'll still get a chance to enter on the smaller time frames. Yeah, but now they have every piano police do a piano get real address and jokes turn to felonies. The liquidity control. Can you please explain wick entry? Oh, that's clever for the algo. Not gonna lie, if you start doing that, we should preload your streams as well. What do you mean? Sorry, I missed it. I'm confused. Well, some streaming apps when you use VPN, they know right away. So if like 100 people on a stream, so I say IP streams, just know what's up and lock that IP. Sure. I don't know how that really works. Hey yo, Wix, how about if you reach 25k subs, we get to oil up, take off your clothes.
How about no?
Dude's trying to cap me at 25k subs. You know, if we do that 25k subs, we're not going to reach 26. Wondered what you all do on a Sunday? Well, as far as us, we take 2 dubs on a Sunday private Asian session at Wix's table. What do you do on a Sunday? All right, chat. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we closed bearish on the 4, but still respecting the hourly, right? The hourly support, or respecting the 4-hour support as well here. There's some room to come down, but will we come down in the shape of a bottom wick for the hourly? Right? Because the hourly is back up above here. But the 30 is back in range. Yeah, this gets a little difficult, right? The 30, the hourly, the 4-hour, and the 15, they're all telling me a different story. So, let's wait for them to line up. Right, the 4-hour close, the hourly's closed back up above, but the 4-hour's closed bearish at resistance after rejecting off resistance. But with the key here is that still held support. It rejected but held support, and the hourly's closed above. So we're more likely to come up, but we're going to need to get out of this range and probably get another candle or 2 to print, because the 30 and the 15 are bearish with the hourly bullish, but the 4-hour is bearish here, you know? So let's just wait for them to line up. Yeah, yesterday was masterclass. Yep. Doing a little playing around there. The daily flip, star point, and noticing it touches during Tokyo session 2 to 5 times. Okay. How can you take advantage of it? I'm not saying it doesn't, or it does or it doesn't. How can we take advantage of it? How do we identify the edge in what you've noticed? Can you explain the wick entry? What wick entry? We didn't have a wick entry. Oh, like in which case do we take a wick entry in a trending market? When market has clearly broke out and is clearly trending and all your time frames are in the same direction and it's a high volume time, so let's say for 9:30 you close outside the range, and at 9:30 you not just outside a range, with a strong drive outside the range after faking out the other way, come back, fill the range, close outside the range. So, you guys are probably having a hard time picturing what I'm talking about, but let's go for this. Let's just draw it here. Let's say this is what happens here. Right. Say the market breaks down here, and this is what we start seeing. Right. This is what we start seeing. Now, if we see this, And on a smaller time frame, you'll see this wick as strong bearish pushes coming down. You can probably take this top wick entry expecting to come down. Every time frame would be bearish here. Your 4 hour, you're just filling the range down. You can probably take that top wick. Same here as you start coming up and you have same thing as you start coming up and you get strong closures outside here, above here. It's really individualized based on how the market's been printing. Very similar to what I just explained right here. See, massive top wick, closure outside the range. If this closes a bit higher, like right here, you can probably take that off the rip. But this pretty much filled the range, right? So you understand for it to reject. Like if this closed here, you take this off the rip to fill the range. But but it closed so low in the range, and the first thing it did was come up, make a top wick. You can take this top wick, understanding that if it was a drive up, you would probably need to retap this area, create a bottom wick, like something like here, and then drive up. So you can be confident in this top wick here after it already pretty much filled the whole range, and now it's going to have to come back further down to either find a support or continue down. In this case, it continued down, but if it was to find a support, it would have been lower, and then a bottom wick would have been created like this, and then it would have drove up. So in this case, this top wick is ideal. You see it tapping these areas, previous resistance, boom, take that entry. But it's really individualized based on every position is approached separately. The tape is flipped. All those boxes remind me of the Windows 2000 screensaver, because I'm not trying to draw it out for you. I want to point at certain levels for you. So if you're not getting it, just be like, hey Wix, I'm not getting it, and I could just block you on my end so we don't have to waste time. And that's it, and we'll solve the problem. Right? I'm just kidding. Just say you're not getting it, we'll go over it. I'm not gonna block you. I'll just make a mental note of who's annoying and who isn't. Don't you wish your teachers in school were like this? Like they'd encourage you but discourage you at the same time? Like, yeah, you can do it, just don't ask me how. Alright, that's it. Time to mute him. Oh, man. I was going to screenshot all them foxes to poke fun. Shit. Tell these people something else they don't know about me. A tough stretch. Almost twisted an ankle. Oh, man. Chat, you got 3 seconds. We haven't flexed in a little while. All right? I'm giving you 3 seconds to to turn down your volume, right? If you got sleeping kids, okay? 1. Nice. Perfect. Everybody flexing. Bruh, only 1? Yeah, that's how you do it. You say 3 seconds, but you never count the whole 3. Don't you have kids? You guys catch knives here? No, we only throw shade. That's it. That's it. By the way, chat, go follow the IG. The IG's pretty dope, so go follow that. Drop a like here as well, and sub to the channel if you're new here. You quit smoking?
Think about that. That's just dumb.
That brings me to my next point. Damn, private gang gets 2 trades in a session. Watch, public session doesn't get a trade all week. It's almost what happened last week. Oh man. Hey, who hook up wicks with these new picks? Damn, bro, you a poet. You didn't even know it. Yeah. I got a ghost drawer. Got a couple of ghost drawers. Oh shit, hold on a second, chat. I think the weed man is here. Hold on. Yeah. He said he left it in the mail. Yo, how the fuck did you know, bro? LeCedric Harris. Yeah, he called me and said, yo, it's in your mailbox. Oh, shit. Yo, what's up with the fat ass black borders around this thumbnail? I'm gonna fix that, cause I forgot to throw that variable in. Right? Been there, done that twice. Bought the ticket, watched the show. I know. Strangers know more about you than you do. Yeah, transparency. Chat, you know my old address, like right before I moved here. I always wanted to share that, but I figured I'm not gonna give out my address. Okay? But my old address, because people will start looking for the number and all that shit. But my old address was 420. Serious, like the number of my house was 420. I ain't gonna drop it because then people will start searching for numbers numbered 420 in Miami and shit. Be like, damn, 420 what? Yeah, it just 420 what? No, it was 420. That's it. I still smell like weed. It probably got like weed grown in the backyard from like all the fucking shit I've tossed there. You know how much bad bud I've thrown in? Like if I catch seeds in my weed, like it's going out. You know how much bad bud I've tossed in that backyard? Have you heard of quarterly theory? Okay, let me guess. Today, you had an IG story from Words of Wisdom pop up on your feed, and now the new thing is quarterly theory. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? No, I've never heard of the quarterly theory until today when I saw the same reel that you did. Oh, well, yep. Quarterly theory is when you flip a coin, but it has to be a quarter. It doesn't work if it's not a quarter. What in the ICT's going word? Hey, new to your channel? W, drop a like and sub to the channel and turn on your notifications. This way you know when we're on. Goes to UFIT Gym in Hialeah? Who? Not me. I go to UFIT and La Fitness. And, well, I'm not going to name the other one. Because the other one I think is like one of them only. It's not a... It's not a chain. Can't be too many homes. Too many more 21s around my head. Yeah, that's why I ain't dropped that. But that was like 5 minutes ago, that conversation, bro. Press live on your shit. Wicks, you stay in Kendall? I seen you the other day. No, you definitely did not. I haven't been to Kendall in over a year. You won't hear it till 5 minutes from now. It's all right. Hopefully, there's no trade. Give a trade, or explain your views on gold. Look. No one is gonna force any hands here, right? You're not gonna blackmail me into a trade. Oh, yeah. Explain. If you want an explanation on my views, You gotta be here on time. But the good thing about YouTube is it's recorded and you can rewind. So just rewind a bit and where we were discussing gold. But for now, we closed bullish on the hourly above. Didn't create a bottom wick. No orders grabbed. Drove straight up. Meanwhile, the 4 hours closed bearish. So you see how time frames aren't falling in line and they're printing side by side. We need these candles to stop printing side by side and show some structure, creating a trend, right? Should I drop my phone on my face while in bed and my nose enters me? Yo, the other day, Wix 12 was laying down, and she was laying down like this with the phone above her head, and she was falling asleep, and she just plop, dropped that shit right on her face. I felt so bad, but you know me, and she's only 4 years old, so like, what am I gonna do? Like, hell yeah, I fucking pointed and laughed my ass off. I fucking called my girls like, yo, come here, we're gonna giggle our asses off at this shit. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. I hugged her and kissed her and told her it's alright, and then I walked away into another room, and then I giggled my ass off. Imagine I was like, wait a minute, wait, hold on, do that again, let me take a picture. She's 4, chat. She's 4. Wouldn't do that. That's the worst feeling. Like, see, get a tooth knocked out or something. You just be holding your phone above your head, and just drop it. From one accent she had at 4 years old, I can't do that. You're just pulled up. Tell me you're doing tomorrow. You're doing New York tomorrow. You're doing New York tomorrow. See you at the New York session. Yeah, Donvo is back tomorrow, so we will be live on there at 8 a.m. Eastern, and tomorrow evening we'll be back in full swing for Asian session once again. And I'm pretty sure there's no news tomorrow. Yeah, we chillin'. Huh. Yo, I'm starting to get into FOREX stream. I was wondering if you can give us some pointers. Well, okay, so this is more of an advanced stream. So what I would say is go through the course at controllerfx.com and show up to the live streams for the next few months to really get a hang of things and, you know, be in tune with what we're doing. And then after that, it should be smooth sailing. 3-4 months from now, you should be doing good. I mean, not winning, but like doing good is understanding what we're talking about. That's what I call doing good. You said I'd be doing good. I lost 100 grand. Yeah. Aren't you better now than you were before? Aren't you a better trader now? Oh man, I flip a bitch. You crazy? If I was gonna say, give you a piece of advice when it comes to trading, I would say, great rule of thumb, especially if you're new, if you're less experienced, is wait for all your time frames to line up in one direction. Now, when we go, that's trading itself, right? Placing trades. But risk management wise, I would say if you're asking those questions, I don't care what you have in your account, whether it's $100 or 100,000, whatever it is. 0.01 for you, my friend. Okay? Mini and micro lots only. Right? You want to be smart? That's wisdom for you right there. Because by the time you'll spend the least on education, on trading education, out of anybody you know, I promise you. Just stick to 0.01 till you're winning 80 to 90% of your trades. I mean, I know you're not going to do it, right? I mean, you're human. I'm a random dude on the internet. What do I know? But, and like, right, it's your ego as well. Most people are like, what? 0.01? Crazy. Full margin it is. Well, for some people, 0.01 is full margin. Don't even look to close partials. Get your 10 pips and close full. Just get your positions straight. Then practice risk management. And then, you know, different risk management techniques. But you're going to have to get a few edges in the market before you can start taking them, consistently. And then you work on your risk management, right? And then you work on extending your positions. And then you work on also closing out bad trades. Like, it's a lot of... Can't get reward without risk. You also can't get a reward with senseless risk. Bleh, can't speak. Can't get a reward with senseless risk because it sets you that far behind, right? Your risk has to be calculated, right?
I don't throw darts at a board. I bet on sure things.
You have to be taking high probability positions because losses will come. You're going to see losses. But if they're high quality positions, you're going to minimize the losses and maximize the wins. You made an effort today to get up at 2 a.m. I don't know if I should be proud of you or get pissed off because you're trying to get credit for some shit you're just supposed to do. You want to be on this session? You gotta do that. What kind of music you bumping while you hunt? I play everything. Like You guys don't even understand the scale, right, of the range of the music genres that I play. You love death metal? No. I'm the same. Yeah, but I bet you don't be yodeling at a rest stop at full volume. You are not the same. Is it true you're a Swiftie? No, I'm a believer. More of a believer. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away. But these buys, they look so pretty. That's an ugly 30. This shit looks like ass and feet. This is terrible. Just gotta wait. Her pineapples are a symbol of the swingers community. Well, honestly, every time we've had a pineapple, it's turned into a mini swing. So you're not wrong there. Caught 2 pips earlier. 4 pineapples, 2 pips. Sounds like a 24-hour New York session. Ever watch Coyote Ugly? Yeah, of course. Oh, man. If Hogwarts was real, I'd make Wix the motherfucking principal. If Wix the principal, that's when you know the grades are low, the kids are high. Ah. Them short ribs you made yesterday look yo, honestly, thank you. That was the best ribs I've ever, like, yo, chat. Honestly, if you ever visit me, I have a new go-to meal that I go to. Like, you know how everybody's got a crown meal that they can make? Like, oh, somebody makes like a great steak. I mean, somebody makes it like a nice fucking tomahawk. Somebody's really good at cooking lamb chop. Yo, that's my new like crown. Like, if I'm gonna show off that I'm cooking tonight, yo, those ribs, they fell right off the bone. Like, you touched them and they're like, blah. Chat, before these ribs, the ice sandwiches I used to make, the bread and ice sandwiches was my go-to. But now, right now that I've taken this YouTube cooking class from Gordon Ramsay, yo, soggy ass bread. Yeah, that's my next thing. I think I'm gonna learn the rib. I got the ribs down. Like, that's my, like, yeah, bread and ice. That's the sandwiches we make. But that's my crown meal now. Like that's what I'm gonna make, and I wanna now that I got this down, I wanna learn how to make a brisket, like a really nice fucking barbecue brisket, and that's gonna be my like 2 crown jewels. Maybe I'll pick up something else later, but this is what I want to learn. Like get nasty at this. Just trying to outdo my neighbor, chat. Boy's a cook. Swick's ended early. He needs to sleep. We're gonna end it once the session's over. Right now we're printing side by side, so not much we can do. Mustard's a must. It's a binder for flavors. No, you know what I cooked it? I cooked them in red wine. My whole house smelled like wine. But it's good. It gives good flavor because when you cook in red wine, right? You can burn out the alcohol, or you can, cook out the alcohol, boil out the alcohol, and it just gives it a nice gravy. The ducket peaches. His best dish? Could be. I'm not that I'm a fan of gourd. I just I don't know. That's where I got the recipe. And it came out really way better than I thought it would. I thought we was on the brisket. Yo, you gonna go hit Jim? Yo, Jim, get some fucking security, bro. They're coming after you. Damn, you self-snitching right now, champ. Jim gets hurt. We know who did it. It's fucked up. Jim's done for it. What's up, gang?
You.
What's up, man? You guys take any positions? I know Tino did. Tino, I think, had buys right here on the flip, right? Definitely. 2016.3, that was Tino's position. Is he even here?
At the 4 hours for the highs, but I got out at break even. When I saw it start to struggle, I just went break even.
Oh, you got on the flip? On a bullish flip?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I was about like pips before I went break even.
You Sanita Jedi. Why are you talking like Jar Jar Binks, bro? Oh shit, there's Jar Jar in the chat. My bad. LOL. I see what you did there. Good job. I see what you did there.
Did you trade at all today, or you just got off the charts?
No, I didn't do shit today. I didn't look at the charts in the morning. First time looking at charts since yesterday's session. So I had no idea what went on. But the morning, like it drove down, right? But kind of like I see it on the hourly as drives, but on the small time frame, there's really no drives. There's like trickle downs. Trickle downs. Yeah, like and even then, 80 pips move for the entire day. I mean, New York session be doing 400 or 500 pip moves on the daily lately, and I don't know. Later, champ. Take it easy on Jim. Pass me the blunt. I still didn't go get that shit from my mailbox. Chat. Now's your chance. Now's your chance to steal Wix's weed.
Oh, you left a blunt in your mailbox?
No, oh, you're late. Yeah, I got a phone call from the weed man about half hour ago. He said he left it in the mailbox.
I love those calls.
And I'm like, hello? He's like, it's in your mailbox. I'm like, why just hit me up, bro? Like, oh man. Yo, Wix, pass the bruh. What? What? What the fuck? Yeah, let's see if this can drive us out of this range. Alright. Sit your asses down. These are good dancers for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. I don't know about that two-step that Bao was doing, but everybody else, these are pretty good dances. Taking a sell position here. But what's your Like based on what? No, I'm not trying to troll you. I'm trying to just get an explanation. Based on what? Like what's your confirmation here? What are you looking at and looking for, and what gave you the indication that now is the time to enter? You know what I mean? Because if there's value in that, maybe we could learn something. Maybe we can all learn something. Got a ton of keef at the bottom of my grinder. What should I do with it, chat? You throw it in a bag with about a pound of weed, mix it up, throw it into a FedEx overnight box, and ship it to my P.O. box. Hit me up later. I'll give you the P.O. box. Corolla Shun. It's a good car, Corolla Shun. Correlation with DXY strength, so I'm selling two. Ah, okay. Previous three candles topped at just over 2018, consistently bottomed around 2015 earlier time frame, just playing the odds that will likely retest lower before jumping past three candles to okay. Your plug can't get keef. You know what? I've never called anyone who was like, can you get me a pound of keef?
The dispensary sells keef like a gram for like $20.
I've just never called my guy. I was like, yo, you got an ounce of keef or a pound of keef? It's just, and I stopped doing the dispensary thing because I'm getting better quality from like that's coming out of state. But like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's on the ballot this summer, so we might just be we're probably gonna go recreational after the summer. It's on the ballot, I think, in July. And once that happens, oh man, I'm gonna build a keef mountain outside of my house. And then and then I'm gonna dive right in it like Uncle Scrooge.
Instead of a Christmas tree, I'll have some beautiful plants and dangle some ornaments on them.
Yeah, and when I'm done, I'm just gonna light it. Just let the pile burn. So what do you have? You have what?
At the end of the month, it'll be ripe, and you just pick them off and smoke them.
Oh, I'm just gonna get the entire neighborhood high. Buy a pound, break it down, and put it in a stogie. Yo, we left New York City, now that shit legal. I know, it's wild. You know how many times? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Dude, New York used to be wild. $40M, what, the 40 minute? Oh, 40 mil. Excuse me, chat. hope the shit comes down and flips for you. RC, I hope you smack the shit out the straight. Scarface mansion for sale, 40 million. But are you paying 40 million for the house or for the story? Right? If we ever cross paths, let's smoke one. I'll be offended if we don't. If you ever bump into me and you know who I am and we don't burn one, man, you fucked up. What's your stops, RC? Come to New Jersey or Cali. I got, well, it's pretty. How the fuck you got me on two opposite ends of the country? My stops are usually set for double my target, so 30 pips. I got you. Where's the link for Wix table? You have to join through my YouTube. I don't know if you can do it on, for some people they can't do it on mobile. I think a lot of people have to do it on desktop. Depends where you're located, but it's on my YouTube. You're not gonna not smoke with Wix. Well, here's the thing. Chances are, if you bump into me, I probably got something rolled, and it's gonna get smoked whether you're there or not. And if you're there, I mean, lucky you. I appreciate you for coming through to mute me. Drop a like before you click the mute. He'll cover the Midwest Texas area. All right, nice. You good wherever? Appreciate that. Who's definitely going to 2021? Well, yeah, at some point, I agree with you. I think at some point it will get up there. Are you new thumbnails AI generated? Yes. It's Dolly through, or Doll-E from ChatGPT. So if you get GPT-4 or 4.0, and then you can open Dolly, and then you could do it through there. You just kind of have to guide it and feed it the right idea. Build the LSTM with chat. Like, what do you mean by that, right? Like, long short-term memory. But I don't know. Like, what do you mean build LSTM? GPT. How can we see your New York trades? Well, when I stream New York, you see them. We streamed on Friday, and you saw it. We had trade right after the news. AI for my trading concepts. No, I've never got that. I've never even thought about that, honestly. I'm just like we're in the getting to know each other stage, right? We're only we didn't even get to second base yet. I'm flirting and that's basically where we're at right now. Let's see if we can, you know, make this relationship a little more serious. Take it to the next level. Keeps emotions out of trades. I got me for that. Say hi to Don Vo. Hi. If you creeping in the back, you got you for that? Well, you're up 6 pips here. I think you might hit TP soon. You already B? All right. Okay. Truth is, these reptilian braid and delete want you to be in fear so they can pull on your goosh, on your loosh. Goosh. Yo, don't be pulling on my loosh ever. You know, Monty, no, I don't know what that is. Why you scared of war? It's gonna happen sooner or later. I just hope I get to be in it. New Nexus event. Nexus. What are you saying? Like your strategy from Kenya? We got some good weed down here in Africa Wicks. Yeah, but like, I'm not going to Kenya just for that. Why you say it like that? Kenya weed, LOL. red seats. You so fucked up. See how you past chart shows how you had the left higher price range candles. I'm not sure what time frame we're talking about, but I always found value in betting the market will test lower pricing in those spots before testing that. Yeah, if it flips, it'll fucking drive. Right? Absolutely. Right? You can see the sturdy flip bullish, but yo, why are you trolling Kenyan weed, yo? I don't know about your weed, but I know for sure that your delivery guys, like if you get a Kenyan weed runner, I wouldn't have to fucking wait, right? A Kenyan runner, a delivery guy, you crazy? You guys do like triple marathons. I think a Kenyan has won the New York City Marathon for the last 20 years. Don't fucking take my word for it, but yeah, you guys would be really good delivery guys, but I don't know about growing the actual bud. Yeah, you learn quickly, right? To go break even quickly. Take risk off the table in those situations quickly. I feel yours. And then people are like, well, why did you just sit all this time to just, go break even, not even give it room? Well, because you have an understanding of where your edge is. Okay. Calm your tweaking nerves. We be tweaking like every single weekend. We be tweaking. That was a party anthem if you ever had one. Ah, shit. We got chat beef. Chat. Oh, wait. Hold on. First of all, shout out to Pablo. Nobody noticed it, but he started Petty Donos at a $1.99. All right. Shout out to Pablo. So do I hear $1.98 next? I love chat beef. Like, beef on the internet is great. Like, I really want to know where Adam and Turpy are located. Like, right? One's in like Scotland. The other one's in like Sudan, talking about pull up, bitch. Use a wild. You know who I am? I'll be right there. Crazy. I better not catch you at the grocery store. Motherfucker, we don't have grocery stores. Crazy. Oh, you in the Bermuda? Ain't nobody pulling up. Everybody disappearing. Pull up, bitch. I'm in Bermuda. Ah, nah. You win this one. You win this one, bro. You win this fight. Bermuda. You crazy? You win, bro. Fuck it. I am a pussy boy. I ain't going there. Ain't gonna happen. I mean, the hourly's closed here. Our session is technically it's technically come and gone. And I would love to take a buy, but I don't want to take a buy off this wick. And off that 30 bearish close, because at any moment, once you start coming up here, you can reflip bearish. What's up with Wix's table? Where do we find the info for that? You gotta go to my YouTube. Try going on your desktop. Go to my YouTube channel. Right next to the subscribe button, there should be a join button. When you click join, you have an option for Wix's table. Ain't no one getting out of Bermuda. Well, how did that dude spend 4 years there and leave? Some people make it out. You found it? Alright, cool. Cool. Chat, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream here. We just look. This has been our session. Right? Our session is 2 hours, and this is one 30-minute candle, the next 30-minute candle, another 30-minute candle, another 30-minute candle. That's our session right here. This little box. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna call it a stream here. Call it a session. Make sure you're on tomorrow morning. The return. Right? Back here for the return. If Don doesn't come in here wearing the 45 jersey, like Mike, I don't know. That's what I would do. Right? The return of the kid. Yeah, the link is up. Go to his channel. Go sub. Go follow. Go like his stream that he's going to be running at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then we'll be right back into full swing of things. Oh, not right back. We'll continue our full swing of things tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. All right, mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream, the chat. Nightbot, welcome back, bitch. Finally, where you been? The 4-5? Yeah, when Jordan came back, his jersey from baseball retirement, he came back to the number 45. You didn't know that, did you? Jordan wore 2 numbers, 45 and 23. All right. Yep, mods, thank you so much. Everyone in the Zoom, Eddie, Bougie, thank you guys for coming through. And 12. By I don't know what, they ran out of jerseys or something. We had no name on it. I don't remember. Zoom, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, never mind, you missed my job. I probably did, yeah. Zoom, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Calling it a session. Be safe and smart, guys. Follow the playbook. Yep, good idea, Edson. I'm calling it a session as well. Drop a like. Go follow the IG if you haven't yet. And make sure you like the stream, sub to the channel. As for me, my time is up, gang. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. You already know the deal. And that's it for us. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. Later.